National Industrial Court has ordered the Academic Staff Union of Universities to call off the ongoing strike. Delivering a ruling on the interlocutory injunction filed by the federal government, Justice Polycarp Harman restrained Asuu from continuing with the industrial action pending the determination of the suit. Maliki Duro has the details.
The Industrial Court has stated that the industrial action is detrimental to public university students who cannot afford to attend private tertiary institutions, and in his response to the Judgment Council to the federal government, he said without education there will be no rule of law.
Ruling by the Honorable Court is very consistent with rule of law. It's also a recognition of the fundamental role that education play in development, in national development, in economic development. And also, it recognizes the fact that without education, there will be no rule of law. What has happened is that the past 7 months, educational development has been halted, particularly in public universities in Nigeria, which ought not to be. Because when that fundamental pillar on which development rests is halted for 7 months, it means the entire economic, the entire social development is also halted, which ought not to be. So what the court did was to agree with us that an interlocutory injunction has to be granted against the Academic Staff Union of Universities, their agents, privies, or whatever name they are described, from continuing with the strike, pending the hearing and determination of the substantive suit. That's in accordance with rule of law.
Also speaking, Counsel to Asuu Ejoje Ejo and National Association of Nigerian Student President has this to say.
The judgment has come. It has come. The court has ruled that members of Asuu are restrained from continuing the strike action, and that they should return back to the classrooms pending the determination of the substantive suit. As per the next action, there are quite a number of options open to the union. We will study the ruling with the legal team, and then we will adopt the most appropriate option.
That the court made its ruling that Asuu should suspend the strike and go back to class. That's what we have been agitating. But on this note, we want to call on the government to fulfill its own part. Since the court has already do their ruling that Asuu should return back to class, we are calling on the government to fulfill its own part so that we will not have this problem again.
The order comes a few hours after the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, threatening not to allow any political campaign held across the country till students of public universities return to classrooms.